Hi guys, in this tutorial we are going to learn about medians. We already know what is a median from the other video you have watched. I'm going to show you some examples. You can use them while you are doing the classwork in the class. So first of all, let's just go very quick about what is a median. So median of a triangle. Median from midpoint. So actually median is going to be the segment connecting the vertex of a triangle to the midpoint of the opposite side. So if I have a triangle like this, triangle A, B, C. If I find the midpoint of BC and I connect the vertex A, to this midpoint, I'm going to call this point D, for example. If I connect A to D, that's the median, or that's 1 median of a triangle. If I find the median of AC, so I need to find the midpoint of AC. If I connect B to the midpoint of AC, let's call it E. Then if I find the midpoint of AB, it's going to be around here. I'm going to call it F. If I connect this third median, the three medians are concurrent. They meet in one point. This point, we call it the centroid of the triangle. So if I call this one M, M is the centroid. The centroid of the triangle is very important because actually the centroid of a triangle is the balance point of this triangle. Like if I cut this triangle off, like I get a scissor and I cut this one off, I can balance this triangle at point M. Like if I put it like this at point M, then it's going to be balanced. So actually this is the point where the weight of this triangle, we can say, is going to be concentrated. This point has a very important property. This point, point M, the centroid, divides the median into two parts. One long part from the centroid to the angle, or the vertex of the angle, the vertex of the triangle, and the other part is short part. It's always from the centroid to the side. And there is a relation between these two parts. So let's do another triangle so it's clear, because this one is already. I'm going to do one median. So this is midpoint, point D. I'm going to connect CD, that's a median. So the centroid is going to be on this median in a spot which divides that CD into two parts. One of them is double the measure of the other one. So it's going to be around here. So if this is the centroid, if this is one part, this is going to be two parts. So if this is 5, that's going to be 10. If this is 7, that's going to be 14. Vice versa. If I know that this one is 8, from M to C, the long one is 8. So the short one is going to be 4. Now let's see an example. Okay, here's example 1. Point P is the centroid. You have to stop over here and ask yourself what centroid means. Oh, centroid means where the medians meet. Now, what is a median? Median connect the vertex of the angle to the midpoint of the opposite side. So let's put these marks. Each opposite side here, like P is centroid, right? So from the vertex, when I go through that centroid, I have to go to the midpoint of ED. So now HG is a median. So now let's put this mark. So G is a midpoint. Also P is centroid. So EP, if I extend it, it's going to be the median once it meets DH. So EF is another median. Median means it's connect the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. So F is the midpoint of this opposite side, DH. So now I put marks indicating that DF and FH are the same. Same thing with HJ and EJ. Once I put these marks and I just look at the figure, if this is 7.5, so that's going to be what? 7.5, that's correct. If this is 9, that's 9. If this is 8, that's 8. So once you put the marks on the figure, you can see it. It's going to be very easy to find whatever they ask you for. Now let's keep reading the rest. Segment EF, this one is perpendicular to segment DH. That's already marked. The only mark you can put on DE equals EH. DE, this side, equal the other side. Since these two sides are congruent, so when I bisect this one and I bisect this one, all these four halves should be congruent to each other, should be same length. So now I'm going to go back to the figure here and change these marks to look like the other marks. So I'm going to add another 2 marks, and over here I'm going to add another 2 marks. So now all these four are congruent, they have the same length. So what kind of a triangle is this? 2 congruent sides. So actually it's, you are right, isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is not only 2 equal sides. We call these 2 equal sides, we call them the legs. And this one is going to be the base. When the triangle is isosceles, the base angles, this angle, is going to be congruent to this angle. Alright, now let's answer the first part. Find the length of segment EH. Where is EH? Here is E, here is H. Remember this is 7.5? So that's going to be 7.5. So that's going to be 7.5 because these are all equal. That's going to be 7.5. So how long is EH? So EH equals 7.5 plus another 7.5, so it's equals 15. The second part we want to find how long is EF. Find EF, the length of segment EF. On the figure, if we look at the figure, we know that from E to P is 8. And we want to find EF. But from P to F is not given. But this is the centroid. We know that the centroid divides the median into 2 parts. One long part toward the vertex and one short part toward the side. And the long part is double the length of the short part. Meaning the 8 is double the length of PF. So PF equals 8 divided by 2 equals 4. So now I know this PF is 4. Once this is 4, how long is the whole thing EF? So EF equals 8 plus 4, 12. Done. Now, so the second one here, find the perimeter of triangle DEH. So perimeter, how we find the perimeter? How we find perimeter of a triangle? We add the 3 sides. So now let's look at the 3 sides. This side I know it, 7.5, 7.5, so now this is 15. We did that before. The other side it's from here, it's congruent to this one. So if that's 15, that's 15. Plus the third side. If this is 9 and this is median, so this is also 9. You see the marks, same marks. So we know that this has to be 9. So now we need just to add all these. So perimeter of triangle DEH equals 15 plus another 15 plus 18. That's gonna be 48. Any other thing for this example? Let me just give me a minute. Let me check what else we require to find. Alright, for this problem, that's it.